And now that we are talking about the skin colors and everything, before my son was born, my dad brought this up to me. He's like, "Oh, do you want your son to be discriminated because his dad is a dark skin?" And I'm like, no, like, well, I think mixed babies are the most beautiful babies. Like, you know, why would he be discriminated? And then I said, well, I was discriminated too because I'm Hungarian, but I was born in Slovakia and there were tensions. So, you know, they would discriminate me. And he was like, yeah, but if you keep your mouth shut, nobody knows. But if they look at him, they will know immediately.
Yeah.
And probably like 2 weeks ago, he asks me like, Mommy, you are white, but then daddy's skin is not white, it's dark. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, so what's my skin? And I'm like, yeah, and I'm explaining to him, you know, it's just a mixture of mommy and daddy. And that your skin is beautiful and every skin is beautiful, every skin type. It's not. And I like that actually in school it's really a mixed, they have like all cultures. And this is something that I don't see in Europe, where I'm from, especially in Slovakia. It's everybody's the same. Everybody's just, you know, white people. And my cousins haven't even seen a black person in real life until I brought Leo's dad in. So that's how like rigid the culture is. And I like it here that that children don't even think about like, oh, they're Asian or they're black or they're white. You know, it's just so natural. Whereas in Slovakia, they would be like, oh wow, they're so different. You know, and here it's just it blends in. No, sweetheart, thank you.
I would be very terrified to have that's one of the scary things. I don't want to have that conversation because of both of a little bit of both of your stories. I'm scared to have the conversation with my child because I don't know that lifestyle. Like I don't know the issues that go on as a mixed child. I don't know the discriminations that you guys have. So I wouldn't know how to answer. And then again, like when they grow up, they're going to think back about those moments and then start having like triggering moments, like how Kim's having because she doesn't, because maybe someday like they don't feel black enough or they don't feel white enough or they don't feel whatever my partner is, like they don't feel enough of it because they're mixed. I don't know. I just don't really feel comfortable being a parent of a mixed child because those conversations I'm just like I don't have the answer and I'm just now getting it together as a black woman in America. That is enough in itself. So a mixed child, I mean, I know it's like becoming the norm in America right now, but like they still go through stuff because I have two cousins, they're mixed, but one looks like she's from Portugal and another one looks like a light skinned black person. So, but they still have the issues, like I stated, like they still have these psychological warfares within their minds. They don't feel black enough. They don't feel white enough. You know, they get picked on. You know, women just kind of just scoff at them because one of them is very beautiful, like she's very beautiful, and another one, I don't know. I don't have some of those issues, so I would like to protect my child as much as possible. So I wouldn't know how to even have those conversations. That's I'm just like, whew. Congrats to you, Katharina.
Thank you.
But I don't know. I think about stuff like that. I want to be able to protect my child as much as possible and have moved them in the greatest path. But yeah, that interracial discussion is yeah, it's I don't know. I'm not in that lifestyle. I don't know.
Yeah, it can be interesting sometimes. Yeah.
And it'll get more and more interesting as he grows up, gets, you know, older classmates, and then dating
Questions,
and dating
social
from
media.
the
Now
parents,
he
social
started.
media filters, and dating
Yeah.
from the parents side, from the you know, his date's parent side. So
And their
you're
validation
building a
is
good
going to be different.
foundation now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
And
we're
their
completely
validation is
opposite cultures with his dad. So he's, yeah, it's one extreme and the other extreme, I think. But then he was born in the middle, right in the middle. So yeah.